Okay folks, I did one of these a long time ago, but I didn't do a very good job of it. And yeah, so I'm going to make a remake of this, and hopefully this will come up looking a treat. I think I did it on my old C353, if I remember correctly, a while back. It was a while ago since I had that piece of kit. I've got a feeling 400's too big. What we're going to do is gain colour into black and white. So we're going to strip out all the colours and just keep the black. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, these are in-system CD envelopes white. So this is what I used to make when I burn discs for Channel 9 or any other channel that I've done in the past. And this is the case for the CD sleeves. I use them for DVDs. Cheap and plentiful packaging to put my discs in, to keep them from getting scratched, of course. See how we go. Yeah, that's better than the original version. That's got a lot of contrast to it, and it's really nice. But that looks really good. That's brilliant. I like it. So far so good, but it's not the end of the job. So I'm just going to switch things around a bit. Going to put the black, the colours back. So yeah, that's worked a treat, actually, better than I was actually thinking this method would work. I had a gut feeling it would. So this is our piece, so we're going to move it around. We're going to make a marbled piece or something like it. I've got to take off the enlargement. And that's come up looking really nice, actually. So far, so good. Looks a bit pinky though, a bit magenta-ish. For some reason, the magenta is once again showing through. I actually think I might need to contrast it, add a bit of contrast or some contrast to this. Gonna go all the way, go almost all the way with the contrast, but not quite. So I'm just going to try that again. Yeah, colour in that looks better. Looks a bit, I didn't make it looking as nice as this, although there's not that much difference. There's a little bit less pink in that. It's about the same. I do think maybe I can utilise that as our master copy again this time. Yeah, that's come up looking interesting. It looks a bit pink though. It looks a bit too blah blah blah. The black is looking a bit blah. It looks a bit shitty, the black. I do think maybe more contrast is in order. So I'm going to add some more contrast. And darken it a bit. I think it's too wishy-washy. That's probably where the problem is, partly at least. Yeah, that's come up looking quite interesting. I like some of those patterns there, those convoluted movements that we can see there. Looks a bit better now, darker. But folks, I'm missing a lost loved one. I'm trying to get in touch with him through the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9. I'm watching Channel 9 every night to hopefully see my material go to air at last. I don't know when it's going to go, if it's going to go. But I'm going to keep fighting it. I'm going to keep pushing it. And they're going to keep getting more DVDs from me until such time as they play my material. I'm not going to give up. And that's come up looking at Treat. I like the look of that. That looks really quite wild. Looks really wild. Actually, I see maybe we can cut the void out. We can just cut a section out of there. Something like that. Got that stupid song going on in my head from TikTok. It's called My Boop, My Boo Boo Boo. It goes, my boop 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 boop, sha la 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 la. Sha-la-la-la-la. I don't know exactly how that shit goes, but it really is annoying. And it's just it's like, it just comes up all the time. It's like, it's a craze. It seems like everyone's doing their own rendition, their own lip sync rendition of My Boop. My Boo Boo Boo, but it sounds like Boop. B-O-O-P. My Boop Boop Boop. You could say my Poop Poop Poop. As in shit, because it's shit. Bloody awful, it's bloody stupid. My boop boop boop. Starts with a bit of a grunt. For some reason there's a grunt in it. Such a stupid piece of music. Whoever wrote that song deserves to be kicked. No joke, that person was an idiot. Or they might have written it for something else and they thought they'd make a bit of money by releasing it on TikTok. It's really annoying. There's a lot of annoying shit on TikTok, actually. It's no wonder you'd think TikTok doesn't get taken seriously. This looks really... I might have to move it across a bit. Maybe stretch the enlargement out to make it look better. But yeah, I do find that piece of music really... annoying. It's really like, it's almost like love to hate. You love to hate that sort of shit, like dealing with that shit. Bloody awful crap, fads, craze, or whatever you want to call it, a craze or a fad. It's really silly. Boop 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 boop, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la. What the fuck? Where did it come from? That piece of shitty music. There's a lot of TikTok shit that you just can't take seriously. There's a lot of dancing, there's a lot of all sorts of popularity-based, people-based stuff, like trying to be popular. And that's come up looking a treat, except I've got that little void there that I've got to get rid of, so I've got to move it across just a fraction, but apart from that, it's looking good. I like that little bit there. But yeah, I just don't understand why people are so I guess most people want to become stars on TikTok. They think that they can become a star if they compete with all these people making shitty videos like the My Boo Boo Boo, if you want to pronounce it. Well, boo is usually pronounced. But basically, yeah, they think they're going to get somewhere, and they get popular, and they think they're going to be popular and have really. It's like, get a life. It's like, fuck me dead. At least what I'm doing, I'm trying to get in touch with my partner Luigi, and I can't get in touch with him any other way but to put my stuff out there, and that includes being on social media like TikTok. TikTok is an important part. Anyway, and the good thing about TikTok nowadays is that you can upload videos that are 10 minutes in duration, up to 10 minutes, whereas most people still are stuck with the 15-second or the 1 minute duration type format or formats. Like Boop 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 typically goes for a Boop 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 video goes for typically 15 seconds, one of those repeated ones that it plays and then it repeats itself. It's really monotonous if you don't turn it off. And really, it's silly. It's like, what the fuck is this boop 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 thing? But it's obviously a craze, and it's really silly. I tried looking up the origins of that song on. I tried looking it up on Google, but I couldn't get any answers as to where the fuck it came from, and there doesn't seem to be any. There seems to be other songs with a similar title, and I don't understand why they don't have any information on where this piece of shit comes from, and who wrote it and all that. But it is an annoying piece of music, an annoying song. And it is an earworm. It just goes into your head and keeps playing over and over, just like on TikTok itself. I'm trying to get recognised as a photocopier artist. I'm trying to be myself as much as I can. I'm not interested in all this popularity shit and all this dancing and shit. Anyway, that's come up looking really nice. I think we can now call this demo quits.